Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Virgo might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon. I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for mid-February 2021. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. Also, if it doesn't completely resonate with you, just keep the parts that do, disregard the rest, and if you know your other planetary placements, be sure to listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so with that little intro being said, let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Virgo for mid-month, February 2021. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Virgo for mid-February 2021? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Virgo for mid-February 2021? One more time. All right, now I'm dividing into 3 stacks here. Okay, and the card on the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, now the 8 of Pentacles is the overall energy for your reading, and as we go through the spread, I'm going to show you how the 8 of Pentacles is going to relate to the other cards that come up in your spread. Now, the 8 of Pentacles is about doing that deep work, that deep spiritual work, becoming more enlightened, working more on your craft, perfecting it, perfecting yourself, and just focusing that energy on you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and lay out these other cards, and for those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows, and the first row pertains to you, the things that you've been dealing with in the recent past, things you're currently dealing with, and the things that are coming towards you. The second row is the same thing, only it's for your twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, karmic partner. This could be somebody you used to be with and really miss them. But however, it's generally the person that's on your mind the most, the one that you're thinking about when you wake up, and that last person you're thinking about when you go to sleep at night. The third row has to do with our obstacles and challenges, fears, anxieties, and those stupid things we do to our own selves to sabotage whatever's going on in our life at that moment. All right, and the last row is about the outcome. Now, I put 2 cards in each of the 4 rows. I'm going to do that 2 more times. We have the past, present, future scenario, and by the time we get to the end of the reading, I'm going to lay out these rows 2 more times for like a total of 24 cards. So we're going to have a really good idea about what's going on for the rest of February. Okay, now starting out with you, we have the 9 of Wands as well as the King of Wands. So you could be kind of in a mood where you're kind of playing the field right now, enjoying yourself, having a good time, a little bit of that player mentality going on. But at the same time, it's because, you know, you have been hurt before and you don't really want to get close to anybody right now. So it's easier for you to, you know, date many rather than to focus just on one person. You're still a little more guarded, and you kind of reminded me of Elaine from Seinfeld back in the day when she would be dating somebody and then just they part their hair wrong, or they're a close talker, or they had a different political belief or something like that, and she would just dismiss them immediately. So you're so busy looking for all these little red flags with somebody, you're missing the opportunity to actually just have fun and enjoy yourself during this process while you are working on yourself. Okay, so don't be so hard Don't be so quick and so to look for so many red flags. Sometimes you can actually see them where they aren't actually are, you know, the ones that actually jump out at you. Yeah, yeah. Those are good reasons to not get close to somebody. Now, with the partners column, we have this Two of Cups as well as the Empress card. And the Empress, you know, when it comes to you, Virgo, she's like the beauty. She likes the aesthetic. She likes the sensuality. She likes art. All of these things, and you're kind of coming into your own, where you know what it is that you like, what it is that you want. You have ideas and plans for the future, and these type of things are growing. You do eventually want to have someone that shares your same ideas as you, and not somebody who, you know, has a different idea. Like you don't want to be with somebody if they're a swinger and you are into monogamy. Okay, you're gonna find somebody who is, you know, more open about their feelings, someone who is more generous with what they share with you, and they don't. There's really nothing that's superficial with this new person that's coming around. So when we get to your obstacles and challenges and fears and anxieties and those type of things, you have two queens. You have the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is warning you, you know, to find that balance between these two. The Queen of Pentacles is so focused on security and the future and things like that. She's missing out a little bit because when you have this Queen of Cups, she may be overly emotional, extremely sentimental, you know, more focused on just family and sensuality and those type things. These two queens in this position is telling us that it's time for you to find that balance between the two, not to just, you know, be so focused on work and not to be just so focused on the flesh. So when we get to your outcome, we have the Six of Swords as well as the Six of Pentacles. And with these double sixes here, this speaks quite a bit. This tells me that, you know, before you had been in a situation where you were the person who was giving to a relationship more than the other. It was kind of depleting you. You weren't receiving anything back from this person. And it finally got to the point where you've decided that you moving away from the situation, even though it hurt you, and you see they're carrying these swords with them on their little journey. It's, you know, of course, because you're a human being, you're going to hurt. You're going to feel the pain of moving away and leaving, and you know that it's better for you because you know that there's something more out there. And if you see here, this water is very turbulent, and this side it's very serene, and you just want peace. You just want to find that peace in your life. You've been through a lot, so many things, you know, they've left you to the point where you're just not wanting to even be close to anybody at the time. All right, now this next set of cards, we have, sorry, we have the Knight of Swords as well as the Emperor. In your partner's column, you have the Lovers as well as the Hermit. Obstacles and challenges, you have the Six of Wands as well as the Tower. And in your outcome, you have the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man. All right, now, yeah, so this is telling us that there's a lot of really quick energy that's coming into your life. This Emperor may make a very quick appearance in your life. They could be anything from a Taurus to a Libra. I'm feeling that very strongly. A lot of times, you know, people say that my messages seem very specific, like they're actually a personal reading, but the way that Spirit works with me is that's what comes through, and what I hear from Spirit, this is just what happens. Before I read, I have no clue what the message is going to be about, and I tape all the way through with one. I rarely, unless it's a very important phone call or something, you know, cut cut the video off. Okay. All right. So, okay. And I'm also doing like keto right now. And I'm at that point where, like the 4th day, where I'm running out of blood sugar. So my brain is sometimes taking a second to grasp on to what I'm actually trying to say. But yeah, you have this person who will be somewhat of a mentor with you, someone that can match your Empress energy. This is a person that is coming in quick and fast and strong, and they're going to let their emotions and feelings be known to you. And at the same time, it's that Knight of Swords is indicating that, you know, even though it's coming in quickly, be careful and be cautious. Don't move so quick that you make mistakes. All right, so with the Lovers as well as the Hermit, this new love that's being offered to you, again, you're still feeling very cautious. Okay, you're still feeling very cautious. You're on the lookout for bad things to happen. But at the same time, this new love is very strong and very powerful. And no matter what test that you put for this person, they're going to pass the test, because this person is someone that is a very good fit for you. I'm not going to say that they're your soulmate or this is your twin flame coming in your life or coming back into your life. This is someone that is very significant in your life. Whether they are just there to heal you, to let you know that there are good people in the world, or if, you know, it's just, if it's someone that is there permanently. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands as well as the Tower in your obstacles, challenges, fears, and anxieties. And remember, these are not things that are actually happening. These are the things that are in your brain, the things that cause you to pause and you know, not move forward so much. Things that are keeping you being scared to do something, like someone who's afraid to fly or whatever. So you're afraid that, you know, instead of things working out and being successful, that you might just, you know, end up with your heart broken again. But that's okay, because, you know, even if you do, it's a lesson. I'm not saying go out and jump into something and get your heart broken, but at the same time, this one feels like it's really good, this new thing that's coming in. So with the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man, this tells me that you may still be looking backwards at previous relationships, and you're getting yourself stuck by doing that. This tells me that you're probably still keeping an eye on your ex, or if you're in one of those situations where they're just friends, where they want to keep you as just friends, which is pure torture for yourself. And the longer that you participate in that, the more you're going to find yourself stuck and unable to move forward, okay? Now, moving into this last set of cards, we have the 3 of Wands and the the Justice, sorry. Last, in your partner's column, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in your obstacles. And in your outcome, we have the 5 of Swords and Temperance. And the card that fell out with that is also the 3 of Pentacles. So with the 3 of Wands, you've done the work that you need to do. This is time for you to kind of sit back and watch everything come in that you've been working really hard on. All these things that you've done for self-growth and enlightenment in your life, even as far as promotions and a job, things are coming your way. You're going to find a lot of like new experiences and new things that are being offered to you. This is your time to, you know, really think things over, to make those decisions about what you want in your life and what you don't want in your life anymore. This is about drawing those boundaries and finding that balance, you know, so that you can love and trust again. So with your partner's column, we have this King of Cups as well as the Ace of Pentacles. And so this King of Cups coming in your life, offering you love, offering you the sentimental things that you need, offering you the emotional support that you need, and at the same time being able to offer the stability for you, security, that type of thing. This is not somebody who's just going to use you for their money. This is someone who is kind of like looking to take care of you for a change, like a little broken lost kitten or something. And this is somebody that you know, how men used to like flock to Marilyn Monroe because she gave off this really helpless persona type thing, but at the same time she was a very strong and independent woman. Okay, but this is the way that you're being viewed by this person, and they want to kind of reach out to you and rescue you and take care of you, you know. Well, in the obstacles and challenges, you have that Seven of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Wands. So your sexual attraction to this new person coming into your life is very strong. But at the same time, don't lose focus of all the things that you are very diligently working on. Don't, you know, enjoy yourself. This Three of Cups came out at the same time with this card. So be very cautious that while you're out playing and things like that and enjoying yourself, you're very careful, because you know you did have this Empress card here, and this could also mean a pregnancy, an unplanned pregnancy or something like that, which can be good or which can be bad depending on your own life circumstances. So if it's not something that you're going to welcome, take precautions, okay, and be careful of that. And in your outcome, you have the Five of Swords and the Temperance card. All right, so this tells me that you are moving past the point where you aren't triggered anymore. Someone can be very petty with you. They can, you know, with this card that you started out with, this Nine of Wands here, okay? You've been on the lookout for these little red flags. You've been on, you know, like notice. You've trying to make sure that none of these things happen. You recognize them when you see them anymore. And, you know, you're moving past letting someone trigger you and have these petty arguments with you. This is the kind of person that when they can't win an argument with you, they start picking on you, or they know you and they know you well and they know your weaknesses, so they bring these things up to you to win a fight. You know, they'll bring up appearance, they'll bring up something you did years and years ago that has nothing to do with anything, and you are finding more of that balance in your life with this new love that is coming in your life. This Emperor, this is somebody who pretty much has it together, that's going to be able to offer you all that love and security that you need in your life. Okay, Virgo, so that's your reading for mid-February 2020. And I just want to take a second and thank you guys so much for all of your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.